I'm building up my business, Joaquin. And I'm looking for a supplier who wants to grow with me.
South Jamaica's a competitive market.
I'm about to be the only game in town.
My cousin Juliana has vouched for you, even though I question her judgment in husbands. But intuition is typically first rate.
Let's talk numbers then.
I've enjoyed this conversation, Rock. We'll talk again soon.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. If Rock works with Joaquin, will it create problems with Deen? That's the topic of discussion in today's video. I think it's something that we all need to talk about just in case this does happen. Now, you guys make sure you checked out my last few videos. Of course, I dropped if Kanan, of course, does not handle Davina, she may cause some issues. So check that video out. Also checked out my Unique Will Make Lulu Pay. And if you're a fan of Wu-Tang, I dropped the Wu-Tang in America Saga Season 2 Episode 1 recap. So if you guys are a fan of Wu-Tang, check that out as well. But as I told you guys, this whole Joaquin deal that Rock is setting up, yes, it can be good for her. It will be good for her. But you already know when there's new things that comes into the picture, it's going to be new problems that comes as well. So we're going to break it down. We're going to go over it. Now, we know in the last episode, your girl Rock, she finally met back up with Julia, and she got the connection for her cousin. And as I told you guys in the recap, Julia is definitely going to be a key figure in Rock's takeover. Eventually, they're going to take out her husband. I don't know when that's going to happen, but Rock told Julia, whenever you need my help, you just let me know. So it's just a matter of time before Julia steps up to the plate, makes that call, and is going to use Rock for that advantage. He's going to need this. But the good thing is Julia actually likes Rock because she steps up. She's a boss, and she don't take no stuff from nobody. So now Rock actually got to go and meet Joaquin, and the dude really seemed cool. He really seemed cool. He's a fan of the sport of boxing, my favorite sport. He didn't really seem real aggressive and disrespectful and mean or nothing like that. But does not mean you need to be underestimating a guy like this. He can be very dangerous. I think he is very dangerous, but he's all about business. Seems like a guy that does not rush into anything. Now, him and Rock were having a conversation, and of course, he is telling Rock that, my cousin, she said that you cool people. And usually she has good taste. Not necessarily in men or whatever, but she has good taste as far as people in general, and that is something that I will look into. He also tells Rock that, South Jamaica Queens has a lot of competition out there. And, if we're going to do this, that is something that's going to be, of interest of mine. We're going to have to figure out how we can, of course, take that down. That's one of his concerns. Now, Rock tells him, look, you ain't got nothing to worry about because, I will be the only one in the area very, very soon. So that means Rock is setting up shop. We already know what that is as far as going to war with Unique and eventually taking him down. Now, your boy Lulu, he was able to have a connection with one of Joaquin's soldiers. The dude seemed cool, and he supports Lulu in the whole music thing. So as of right now, this whole relationship in general is looking very good for Rock and her organization, right? Now, of course, Joaquin does not jump into any type of deals. He just tells Rock that, he had a good time talking to her. He enjoyed it, and that, he will talk to her very, very soon. So as of right now, it's looking real good for Rock. She believes she will get this connection, and based off how this scene ended, it definitely looks that way. Will Rock actually be able to get this knockout like this dude got slept and knocked out in that ring? Will she be able to knock out the competition and finally get payback? Like I said, did you guys peep what they were saying in the background? As soon as that dude got knocked out, we can hear one of the cornermen said payback. And then, of course, we can hear the words, that's a knockout. So as I told you guys, I got a feeling that's a foreshadow for Rock, or it could be a foreshadow for somebody else. So let's get to this whole Deen thing. Now we know Deen, he cut Rock off because Rock set up shop with his dude Smurf. He did not like what Rock did. Of course, selling out the location of the re-up was something that he did not agree with, and something like that could lead back to him, especially if he does not have a loyal soldier. So once Unique came to him and said, look, I will pay for Rock's re-up plus 20% on top of that, Deen said, okay, I'm definitely going to do that because Rock was very disloyal to me. I can't trust her at all. So we're going to roll with you, and that's going to be it. So now Rock doesn't have that plug. She's running out of supply, and she is plotting and planning to take down Unique. Now let's just say Rock does take down Unique. And if that is the case, I want you guys to put yourself in Deen's shoes. Now imagine if you was getting $100,000 every month from a certain person. You know what I'm saying? You was working with them every month. You gave them your product, and you collected $100,000, right, from that person. Now imagine if that person was taken out of the market. So that means you can't go and collect your $100,000 anymore. That means you just made or created a loss right there. So this is where Deen, or what Deen is possibly going to be in, this type of state where if Unique is out of the picture and he's running Southside Jamaica, and this is the area that Deen is supposed to be running for real because he's at the top, but he of course has Unique, and he used to have Rock running that location. But if there's no more Unique in the picture, if Rock is able to neutralize him, that means Deen is going to take a loss. As I told you guys, Deen, he mentioned to Rock earlier on in the season that he's not going to get in between Unique and Rock's issues with each other. He's not going to do that. But see, if Rock starts to mess with Deen's money, that's when you're going to see a different side. I always said this from the very beginning. He plays everything off like it's all cool. And when he does handle his business, he's not all loud. He just does it very silently. As your boy Kanan said, this dude is silent and violent. So if Rock is able to neutralize Unique, how do you believe your boy Deen is going to feel about all this? Now, I do believe Unique is going to be able to survive this season. He's not going to go anywhere, in my prediction. Now, if Unique is able to survive, him just sitting around not having no product to sell in South Jamaica, Queens is just not going to sit well. It's not going to sit well. You think he's just going to sit there? So imagine if Deen finds out about this. Do you believe Deen is willing to get into this war with Rock? Because he's going to be pissed off if he knows he's going to be a new supplier in the area and Rock is taking all the spots and Unique cannot, sell and do anything in that location. I believe Deen will be upset, and he's going to be willing to do something about this, because the last thing that Deen wants is to lose profit. He's not trying to go out here losing money because of Rock. And he's going to be even more pissed off to know Rock is the reasoning behind all this, because he's going to say, first, you pretty much almost could have messed things up with my business for setting up deals with Smurf and that whole re-up situation. You know what I'm saying? Giving that location to Detective Howard could have messed some things up. So in Deen's eyes, Rock has already went behind his back and messed some things up, right? And now her taking out the competition within Unique and taking all, the turf, that's going to be some issues in my opinion. Now, I could be completely wrong. Deen could say, well, I guess Unique, you lost, so be it. I'll move somewhere else. I get somebody else. But who else is he going to get? The way Rock is talking, he's talking about all the competition is going to be out the picture. So does that mean she has a game plan for Deen as well? Is it just Unique that she has a game plan for? Is Rock really willing to try to take down Deen? I don't think she is. I don't think she's ready for that type of noise right now. I think she can, get into it with Unique and go back and forth and be able to, have a higher chance of winning that. But when it comes to Deen, I don't think Rock is ready for that type of noise. She better leave that man alone. And if she does plan to go up against him, she better get her army ready. You know what I'm saying? She better get ready for this, because it's not going to be easy. And on top of that, we have to remember that, of course, Rock has pretty much promised this dude, Joaquin, that she's going to be the only one in this area. So there's going to be no competition. So imagine if Rock, of course, keeps that promise just for a little bit, then all of a sudden, you know, they start having issues. Rock start having issues with Unique once again or whatever. I got a feeling Joaquin's going to be upset. He's going to be like, what the hell is going on? I thought you said you was the only person around here. Why are my people dying? Like, what's going on? And Rock does not want that. So whatever she plans on doing, it has to be the right decision. And more importantly, it has to be the smart decision. She has to be ready for every outcome. We saw what happened so far this season. A lot of different things happened. Mistakes from Marvin, mistakes from Kanan, hell, mistakes from Rock. Those mistakes can't happen, especially if you're going to be dealing with this new supplier. I mean, the last thing that you want to do is have a bad first impression when it actually comes to business. I mean, yes, the meeting was good, but if you go in there and you start messing up when it's time to actually do business, creating issues for him, that's going to be a problem. And if that's the case, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed, trust me. And on top of that, to be honest, Deen and Joaquin could actually hate each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a high chance that they do know each other. You would think so, especially at this level of the game. And also, Rock is dealing with the devil she doesn't know. She doesn't know everything about Joaquin. Yeah, she does know more things about Deen in my prediction. But remember that saying, like, I would rather work with the devil I do know versus the devil that I don't. Just because everything seems cool with Joaquin right now and is looking real good doesn't mean it's going to be that way, right? So at the end of the day, this could go a good way for Rock or it can go a bad way. But as I told you guys earlier, she has to make sure she makes the right decisions and learn from her past. But we're going to see how it all plays out. But you guys let me know, man, how do you think this is going to play out? Do you believe this would create issues for Deen? Will he actually be pissed off about all this if Rock is able to neutralize Unique? All I'm saying is, if I'm Deen, I don't even got to be Deen. If I'm collecting, you know, 100,000 a month from a person or more, and then all of a sudden it stops because this person is taken out, I'm going to be pissed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to lose no money. And I'm going to want to know why I am losing money. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely going to have to figure that out. So we going to see what's going to happen. You guys let me know what you think about this. Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. Like I said, follow the playlist. Keep yourself updated on all the latest Power Book 3 Raising Kanan news. And I will continue to bring you guys more content very, very soon. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.